Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving deep into all the latest and greatest AI advancements.
Buckle up.
Yeah, get ready for a wild ride because we're covering a ton of ground this week.
And I'm excited to break it all down with you.
Me too. So we're taking our inspiration from this week's Increase Your ZAKA newsletter.
Such a great resource for keeping up with all things AI.
Seriously, jam-packed with insights and tools. And this week is no exception. We're talking AI agents that can handle your tasks, legal documents drafted in minutes, AI voices that'll blow your mind.
Oh, and how can I forget a free AI marketing manager? You don't want to miss that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But first, let's set the stage right.
Let's do it.
It feels like every day there's some new breakthrough in AI. It can be kind of hard to wrap your head around it all.
It really can. But I think that's what makes it so exciting, too. It's this constant evolution.
Right. And that's exactly what Max Tegmark was talking about when he said, no one can stop the progress of artificial intelligence. It will inevitably be a central force in our future.
Such a powerful quote. It really captures the essence of what we're seeing unfold right now.
Doesn't it? Okay, so speaking of the future, let's jump into one of the biggest stories from the newsletter. Microsoft is bringing autonomous AI agents to Copilot Studio.
Oh, yeah. This is huge.
Right. It's basically like having your own personal AI team that can automate all sorts of tasks.
I know. Think about it. You could have an AI agent filtering your sales leads, responding to customer inquiries, scheduling meetings, even managing your inbox.
All customized to your specific needs. It's wild.
Totally. And when you consider that Microsoft 365 Copilot is already being used by 60% of Fortune 500 companies.
Wow. That's a lot of big companies already on board.
It is. And think about companies like Lumen Technologies, Honeywell, Finastra. They're already seeing massive benefits from Copilot in terms of productivity and cost savings.
I was reading that some early adopters of these new AI agents are reporting a 90% reduction in lead time.
No way.
Yeah, and a 30% decrease in their overall workload. What could you do with that kind of extra time and efficiency?
Seriously, the possibilities are endless.
Right. It's like AI is giving us this superpower to get more done in less time and focus on the things that really matter.
I completely agree. It's
Yeah.
all about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about another game changer, OpenAI's O1 model. This thing is shaking up the legal profession in a big way.
Oh, yeah. This one's fascinating.
So picture this. The O1 model can draft legal briefs in minutes, something that would normally take a lawyer billing $1,000 an hour, like 6 hours to complete.
That's insane. I mean, think about the potential cost savings for businesses and individuals.
Huge, right?
Absolutely. And it aligns perfectly with OpenAI's mission to democratize access to these powerful AI tools.
It really does. It's like they're leveling the playing field and making legal expertise more accessible to everyone.
Exactly. And it really makes you think about how this technology will impact traditional pricing models in professional fields.
That's a great point. It's not just about lawyers either. We're seeing AI make waves in all sorts of industries.
Yeah, it's really changing the game across the board.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to something completely different. Meta's Spirit LM. They've developed an AI voice system that can express emotions.
Yeah, this one blew my mind.
I know, right? We're so used to those robotic monotone AI voices.
Mm.
But Spirit LM is different. It can actually convey happiness, anger, surprise, you name it.
It's like they've cracked the code on making AI voices sound truly human.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And they did it using this cool technology called phonetic pitch and tone tokens.
Yeah, they have two versions, actually. Spirit LM Base, which focuses on the basic phonetics, and Spirit LM Expressive, which is all about those subtle emotional nuances.
It's pretty amazing. And here's the best part. Spirit LM is open source,
I love that.
right? That means anyone can use it and build upon it.
Talk about driving innovation. This is going to open up so many possibilities for voice AI.
Totally. It's like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with these technologies.
I'm excited to see what people come up with.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get too far ahead of ourselves, the Increase Your ZAKA newsletter also had a section called 5 Must-Know AI Tools.
Right. So many great tools to check out.
And one that really stood out to me was Very AI. It's a free AI marketing manager.
Wait, hold up. Did you say free?
Yep. You heard that right? Completely free.
Okay. I'm definitely intrigued.
Right. And it's not just some basic tool either. Very AI can help you build your marketing strategy, create content, match talent, streamline operations.
It sounds like it's like having an entire marketing team at your disposal.
Exactly. And whether you're a business owner, a marketer, or just someone with a side hustle, Very can help you level up your marketing game.
I can already see how this could be a game changer for so many people.
I know. So basically how it works is you sign up, you connect your data sources, you define your audience segments.
Sounds pretty straightforward.
It is. Then you create your campaigns and monitor their performance. It's all laid out in a really intuitive way.
Simplicity is key, especially when you're dealing with powerful AI tools.
Absolutely. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, folks. The Increase Your ZAKA newsletter was jam-packed with so many other amazing AI advancements.
I know. We've got a lot more ground to cover. Already AI is a pretty impressive tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just goes to show how AI is becoming more and more accessible to everyone.
Totally. It's like, it reminds me of that saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
I like that.
You know, we could have jumped on the AI bandwagon a while back, but hey, there's no time like the present, right?
Exactly. And that sense of urgency is so important because the AI landscape is changing so quickly.
Yeah, it really is.
Even the newsletter talks about how OpenAI and Microsoft are renegotiating the terms of their partnership. Billions of dollars are at stake.
Wow.
It shows just how much impact these companies have and how fast things are moving.
It's mind-boggling when you think about it.
Yeah,
like
right.
these partnerships and investments could reshape entire industries.
They really could.
It's a lot to take in, but I think that's why we do these deep dives, to help make sense of it all.
Absolutely. It's about understanding the opportunities and the challenges that come with these advancements.
Right. And speaking of opportunities, did you see the part about Perplexity?
The AI search engine.
Yeah. They're reportedly seeking funding at a valuation of $8 billion.
That's incredible. It really shows the confidence investors have in AI's potential to disrupt even established markets like search.
It's amazing, right? And it's not just about the companies and the money.
Right.
The research happening behind the scenes is just as important.
Oh, absolutely.
The newsletter highlights new studies from Anthropic and Stanford. They're exploring how these large language models, LLMs, actually work.
Yeah, the brains behind so many AI tools.
Exactly. Understanding how they think is crucial for making sure AI is developed and used ethically.
It's just like we're trying to peek inside the black box, right?
Kind of. And the crazy thing is, researchers are figuring out ways to fine-tune these LLMs. They can even amplify or edit specific features.
It's fascinating, but also a little unnerving, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a sense of responsibility that comes with this kind of power.
Totally.
Yeah.
We need to make sure these powerful models are being used for good.
Couldn't agree more. It feels like we're at this crucial turning point. We have these incredible AI tools that can solve complex problems.
But we also need to be cautious and thoughtful about how we use them.
Exactly. And that brings us back to what Increase Your ZAKA is all about, empowering people with knowledge about AI, right?
Right. Giving people the information they need to make informed decisions about this technology.
Yes. The newsletter does a fantastic job of summarizing the key developments in the field.
It's a must-read for anyone who wants to stay ahead of the curve.
I agree. You know, while we're talking about AI's impact, I wanted to bring up something that wasn't directly mentioned in the newsletter.
Oh, what's that?
Well, we've been talking about AI disrupting industries, but what about individual careers?
That's a great point. It's not just about companies changing, it's about people's jobs changing too.
Right. Like the newsletter mentioned IBM releasing open source LLMs for enterprise AI, and companies like NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft. They're all showcasing their AI tools for healthcare.
Yeah.
It made me realize that AI is creating entirely new job roles. It's requiring a whole new set of skills.
Absolutely. Like in healthcare, we'll probably see new specialist roles that combine medical knowledge with AI expertise.
Exactly. It's not just doctors and nurses anymore. It's this fusion of skills that didn't exist before.
It's a whole new world.
Right. So for our listeners who are thinking, okay, this is cool, but how does this affect ME?
Yeah, what does it mean for their job?
I think the takeaway is that AI is going to change almost every profession in some way.
The question is, are we prepared for that change?
That's the million-dollar question. And I think that's a great place to leave off for now. We'll dive into that question and uncover some key insights in the final part of our deep dive into Increase Your ZAKA.
Stay tuned, folks. We're about to explore how to navigate this exciting new world of AI.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
Right.
From self-driving AI agents to AI voices that can express emotions like a human.
It's been a wild ride.
It really has. But now comes the big question. What does it all mean for you? How can you make sense of this AI revolution and thrive in it?
Well, I think it boils down to a few key things.
Yeah.
First, embrace the change.
Embrace the change.
Don't be afraid of AI. Get to know it. The more you understand it, the better you'll be at leveraging it to your advantage.
I love that. And I think it's also important to remember that AI is just a tool. Like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
Right.
It's up to us to make sure AI is developed and used ethically and responsibly.
Couldn't agree more. And that leads me to the second takeaway. Focus on developing skills that are uniquely human.
Uniquely human.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, things like critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, and building strong relationships. These are the skills that will set you apart in a world where AI can handle a lot of those routine tasks.
It's not about competing with AI. It's about finding ways to work with it.
Exactly. Finding that sweet spot where human ingenuity meets AI.
And that leads perfectly into the third takeaway: never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
Yes. The world of AI is constantly evolving, so stay curious, keep seeking out new information, and be adaptable. That's how you stay ahead of the curve.
It's like we're all on this amazing journey of discovery.
We are. And the more we learn, the more we realize how much more there is to explore.
It's what makes it so exciting. We're living in this incredible time of technological advancement, and it's up to each of us to embrace the possibilities and shape the future.
That's a great way to put it. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI, I want to leave you with one final thought. Don't just watch the AI revolution happen. Participate in it, explore the tools, learn the concepts, and find ways to apply what you're learning.
The future is here, and it's full of potential.
It really is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI. We'll see you next time.
See ya!